Fala galera, que eu observo de continuar a sessão de Genshin Impact. Vou botar aqui o nome que eu esqueci. Eu já passei da primeira fase antes de começar a gravar, só para não demorar demais. Começando o especial.
This is the Bowen's Ace in the Hole, Celestinum Finale Termini. This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things. I named it for him just now. Seriously? Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures will be hot. Be sure to watch your step.
Ah, me joguei! Eu não acredito. Deixa eu... Sacanagem, o troço não aparece.
You got me.
Ah, uma coisa sacanagem. Apertei o botão errado. Item inexistente.
Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Tô morrendo. Mas tá cheio. Ah, sim, curei errado. Não. Vai, vai. Vai, vai. Mais um. E a parte linda que bugou ali, o ar ficou parado. Você compra, mano. Salvou só o 20. Ah não, salvou todo mundo.
It's been a while since we flew like this together. How, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the animal Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
Agora vai estar todo mundo apavorado na cidade, a gente vai chegar com
And so, the
dragão
Storm
que
Terror
destrói tudo.
threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing. However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
Desafio bem sucedido. Só um dia? Um dia depois. Acho que o jogo travou, mas tá carregando ali, ó. Vou pegar uma água enquanto isso. Ó. Não deu tempo de pegar minha água.
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant!
Não, ela não tá com a gente.
We're back from tussling with Dvalin. You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about it. I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that. That doesn't come into it. You guys deserve all the credit for how you resolved this crisis. When I brought you into the city that day, I was just doing my duty as an outrider. You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us? Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, I'm dealing with the aftermath of the crisis as we... Aftermath? Here? While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detect... Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps. Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in Me too. But hilichurls aren't usually. Our best guess is that the Abyss Order. They've taken over the hilichurls. Good thing we saved Dvalin, or they might have taken. That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to. I'm sorry. You should be. There's no time like the present, right? You bet. Awesome. Let's go. Wait for me, a good hunter.
Eu queria acabar com uns. Ah, é, a gente ganhou um arco. Sangue obscuro, substante adquirido para derrotar do vale. Eu que recente upado a arma dela. Que ela tá usando uma arma 4 estrelas. Que aumenta o dano do ataque normal 40%, mas diminui o dano do ataque carregado em 10%. Os ter descritos possui uma chance de gerar. Ah, mas ela não dá muito dano crítico. Vamos alterar a equipe de novo.
I can't wait any longer.
Bora encontrar com ela no bar então. Uma pomba vermelha ali.
Nice and spicy.
Estou o botão errado de novo.
Here we go. The crisis. The Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and roll up youngsters. But this Stone Terror threat is resolved.
Ficou de bobeira, perdeu. Vamos ver se dá pra forjar alguma coisa. Não. Ainda falta muita coisa.
Long live the hero. Many trade routes have closed. I can...
Haven't you heard? So storm every cloud for that, as long as we...
E aqui? Coloca mais gente.
Greetings.
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. Ah, so you do feel something for me. And people say my charm is to bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero.
Sweet talking, sugar-coated.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart.
Aqui tá tramado.
Me? Nothing. On the contrary, that's why I'm here. Somewhere quiet.
So what you thinking about that?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and if you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilichurls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So then came the day you made all hell break loose, and that same day, I saw
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order through various means. The situation is this. The Abyss Order. They are...
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this...
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
A cara da mulher no balcão ali pensando, o que esses loucos estão falando?
Let's just say there's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before...
É engraçado porque aqui eu usei ele todo o tempo, só que
1 minute I see
ele e a
Kaya,
Amber
the
ficaram na
next he
cidade.
slipped away. Clear sign of... Are you sure? Because that sounds... But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Look, hi, Sarah. It's been getting quite busy recently.
Qual mesa?
So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your plans? Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until... Huh, really? Oh, well, Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius, and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go, and wherever the winds may... That's the spirit. Remember, all right. Now let's eat...
Você teve um ótimo momento de refeição.
That was good. Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You could always... Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
Igreja. Estamina. Agora com a estamina boa posso fazer essas coisas. Cortar o caminho. Acho que tô demorando mais do que se eu fosse pelo caminho convencional. Mas agora eu tenho que aproveitar da estamina que eu tenho. Apertei o botão errado. Ai, tá dentro da catedral. Olha. Aqui está trabalhando. Difícil confiar em alguém com uma máscara daquele. Olha, é a Bárbara.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Himmel.
May the Animal Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of... Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how...
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as... This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of... Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing. And on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious...
Sounds like quite the story. So, we cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church is always...
A cara da Fanny.
The Holy Lyre! Oh, Barbados! Even if I atoned for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough! Oh, give it here.
Como é que ele consertou?
How could this Holy Lyre, but how? Huh? Let Paimon see! No, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know. What? Who's that, Bart? Hey, don't go!
Engraçado, a Bárbara parece ser mais esquentada do que eu pensei que ela ia ser.
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh.
Ah, o oitavo dos
Scurrying through the
mensageiros.
streets looking for leftovers. Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirky wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Ah, mas como assim? Eu tô vivo? Vocês não me mataram. Tem prova aqui. Mais um dia.
Honorary Knight, you're awake.
Gente, está tudo bem com ele?
I wouldn't say he's all right. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my element. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said, it's completely normal, and then got up and left.
He left? Already?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Com certeza. Também já sei.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we can't tell Bart.
A Bárbara tá do lado.
The Fadui were the ones who Master Jean, but she also.
Bora. Ainda bem que essas partes já tem tudo do mapa. O que será que ela arrancou dele? Eu não entendi aquilo.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. What? So you noted. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. But I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a gnosis.
Gnosis.
It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
Então aquele troço não é do elemento vento.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your note?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it...
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7, the Tsaritsa who reigns from her winter palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all... The 7 don't always get along well, but still... I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's gnosis. 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago. But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the...
Even so, it sounds like he works much...
In any case,
trabalha, né?
this year's rite of dissension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll...
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before?
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yep, Traveler. As you set off on your journey once again, the birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatu... The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Great. So, that's that for the Animo Archon.
Beleza.
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
That Fatui lady didn't hang around, did she?
She wanted to avoid any the slightest slip up here.
So they're just gonna keep acting like Mondstadt's allies as if nothing happened?
If only the 7 nations had banded together, the Fatui possess the strongest...
Speaking of the liar, didn't Diluc say something like this before? He said that the Fatui can only run amok across the 7 nations and threaten the knights because of the Harbingers.
Yes. As I said earlier, the Cryo Archon has given them authority and strength beyond that of other mortals. That's whatever the answer is, I have a feeling it's only going to make your... If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard state... Well then, best be off to live.
Missão concluída. 23. Agora só do XP, aventura, levando ranking. Domínio da bênção desbloqueado. Aceita os desafios do domínio da riqueza. E terminamos mais um. Está aqui. Tá aqui com errado. Equipe.
Uma, get them!
pegamos um baú para terminar o vídeo. Tá, pessoal, vamos terminar um vídeo por aqui. Não esqueça de curtir, compartilhar com os amigos e até a próxima.